author of One Rental at a Time. And I was on a podcast earlier today talking about financial independence, retire early. We were talking about the journey and really some opportunities to hopefully inspire others to see it as possible and to really start their journey. And really, what I came away from that discussion is I think there are three critical questions to answer as you sit at the trailhead looking to make your personal journey to financial independence. And I thought I would share them here in this video. I'm doing this live, so forgive me, no editing, but hopefully the meaning, the passion, the helpful nature comes through. So, question number one: what is your or your family's monthly nut? I have always called it a monthly nut. It's just kind of how I worked when we were in sales and we were breaking down quarters to months to weeks to days. We always had to set a minimum, and that's what we always tried to achieve. So when I say, what is your monthly minimum nut, or what is your financial nut? What is it? What do you need to replace, right? In order to be financially independent and retire early, you have to replace some number. Now, unfortunately, when I ask people this, and I've been asking that question or one like it for a decade now, most people come back with what I consider a lazy number. It's 5,000, it's 8,000, it's 10,000, shoot, it's 20,000. And what I have to tell you is, again, that's a lazy number, and frankly, it's wrong. If you're going to start the journey of financial independence and retire early, I want you to do the work. Go back and look at your last month or your month before that, and really figure out how much you spend. Mortgage, car, food, entertainment, childcare, insurance, etc., etc., etc. Really figure out how much you spend. And mathematically speaking, it would be almost impossible for the number to end up at 8,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 or 20,000. Those round numbers may be a goal. They may feel safe, but they're lazy. Do the work. Your number should be, Michael, I need $3,812. Or Michael, I need $5,113. Or I need $8,683. Right? It's got to be specific. And only you can do the work. Don't be lazy. Don't just pick a round number. Feel it. Do the work. Know exactly what makes up that $8,632. Know it. Break it down. So that's number one. Have a real number. Do the work. Don't be lazy. Number two, now that you know what's in your $8,632, time to ask yourself some hard questions. How much of that is a need versus a want? I've been very clear, or at least I've tried to be very clear with you on our journey to financial freedom. We had 10 years of cutting out wants. Now, we didn't cut them all out. Our daughter got plenty of her wants, but not all of them. But in order to have more money fall to the bottom line, we absolutely sacrificed, didn't upgrade cars, didn't upgrade where we lived below our means. We just did. And the longer we did that, the better chance of being free we had. So take your number, whatever it is, and go through it. What could you lower? What could you cut out for a little while? I don't know. I'm sure there's something. So that's question number two. What percentage of your monthly nut, your monthly spend, is a want versus a need? Cover your needs. You need shelter. Living in your car is not fun. You need to eat. Starving is not fun, right? You need water. You need some entertainment. But There are levels. So figure out need and want. And realize that some of the wants have got to go for a little while. Now for the third one, and probably the most important. There are two ways to really facilitate getting to financial freedom faster. Lots of people talk about either one or the other, but I want to talk about both. Some folks, like the millionaire next door or people that talk about sacrifice. Cut out your $4 Starbucks coffee and drive an old pickup truck and buy $20 jeans, whatever it is. So certainly, one of the important things, as I mentioned in number 2, is understand what a want is. So again, sacrifice, cut out or remove those expenses. But let's realize there is another thing you could focus on. You can focus on increasing your top line revenue. Maybe you happen to have a job or a profession that is commission based or can earn bonuses or something of that nature. If you're in a position in life and one of those opportunities are there for you, I strongly recommend it. It is not for the weak of heart. It is highly stressful, but it can be highly rewarding if you are good at it and if your comp plan rewards you. If you can find a way to increase your revenue and you're keeping your expenses low, good things happen. But if you have a profession that, you get a salary or it's not commission based, or you don't want to do a job that's commission based, it's too risky, too stressful. What is that side hustle? Is there something you could do on the side that generates a little bit of extra income? Today's world with smartphones and all these other applications, the ability to produce real meaningful side hustles, hundreds or even thousands of dollars a month, are out there. Some of you, if you don't want to do that, maybe it's a second job on Saturday and Sunday. So in the end, I think a lot of people don't understand these 3 important questions before they start the journey to financial freedom. What is your monthly nut? Be exact. It's not 5,000, not 8,000, not 10,000. It's 4,817. It's $6,192. I'm just making these up, obviously. Number 2, of your monthly spend, what is a want and a need? Take care of your needs. Maybe cut out some, if not all, of your wants. And then finally, what can you do to increase the top line, either during your day job or a side hustle or a second job if that position of life, and what you can do to decrease your expenses. Increase revenue, decrease expenses, more dollars fall to the bottom line. So those are 3 questions that most people can't answer. When I sit there and I try to help new folks start the journey or inspire them, those are 3 questions I'm going to ask. And so far, I can only think of a handful of people that even tried to get those 3 answers correct. So think about them. Let me know. Again, don't be lazy. Do the work, do the math, look at your bills, go look at your credit card or checking account or however you pay your bills. Do the work, really figure it out and put categories, right? It could be eye-opening. What would be really bad is if you thought you had an $8,000 number and then you do the math and you realize you spend $9,500. That would be a problem, right? You think it's 8 and it's really $9,500. Not good. Do the math, do the work. Let's get started. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day.